Super Bowl 55.
Raiders, thanks for following, dude.
It's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa.
My mic's working. Okay, good. We're good.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And
Good stuff, 97.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Get this ground game going.
Up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on.
What did he trip on?
A gain of
That's
3,
wild.
2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he tripped on there.
Run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
All right, here we go.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Get it, Pollard.
This man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Nice. Good job, Pollard.
Have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Good job, Tony.
7 yards, good enough to move the sticks. On first down, Pollard. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And a short gain there down to the
That slant action by the D-line messed that up a little bit.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver.
He pinches this D-line, and I don't want to run a dive into it. Like,
but don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year
like
with Teddy
I wanted to run dive there, but he's got to
there,
pinch
so
it.
that helped back in high school. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that.
That was almost a touchdown. I tried to cut up.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott steps away to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there in the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that
I wish you could just, like, commit run without committing run to a certain direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
Come on.
And he'll get up near the 45.
That's bad.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Bad look by Cheeto. Wouldn't let me switch to him either while the ball was in the air.
Strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double.
There you go, Anthony Brown.
Intercepted.
Got stuck on 22.
And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Dropped it. God damn it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Being chased out left.
He only rushed 3 there, I think. He did only rush 3 there.
Down on a 21-yard gain.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit.
Nwosu at linebacker, huh? Huh.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott.
Why'd he fall down? I hit X. I hit X on the catch animation.
But only a yard leaves him with
That sucks.
looming.
I think it's okay there.
So that was actually open.
Play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
Y was as well.
This guy, big target.
I hit catch and run and he fell down on the catch though.
When your other targets aren't open.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
See.
They'll run on first down.
Okay. Well, he unpinched it there, but like, it's hard to run inside when they got pinched every time.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Well, on every play call,
Like, I know I run a lot of outside stuff, but that's why.
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield.
Pass interference, yo. He ran into him on the route. He was going to clear him, and he ran right into him. I might have threw it a little early.
Intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Yeah.
Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he knocks him over. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll try and run.
Good job by Sale.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
What am I doing? I want Connor here. Peterson, Connor.
Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll run for it with Peterson.
Caught him shifting.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
10 people watching. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key.
The linebacker fell down.
So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's Herbert now on second down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I shouldn't have called a timeout there. I should have let it go to halftime. If he scores now, it's on me.
Stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Open man, it's out.
Look, he's going to score because of this. Because of that timeout that I instinctively called.
They convert on third with a gain of 22. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York.
What's up, B-Mac? How you doing?
Central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going for the deep ball.
Get out.
That's gonna be
Get out.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Woo.
A big play there for LA. 54 yards. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
Good tackle.
with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First down, and it's Pollard again. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
All right, 3 scores.
Adrian Peterson. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Another stop on defense, and I should be in pretty good shape.
All right, you're looking at what it is. Third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize it. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. It's Eckler again.
Oh, wow.
And some room to roam now.
Ran right by him.
Get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Almost the turnover.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Shit.
Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No.
Now it's Herbert.
Got lucky on the bad throw because it made me call an audible I didn't want to call.
This to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Terrible.
He's got a man. It's Williams.
The failed contain. Why the contain suck so bad?
Inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Too much time.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, why'd he bite? I didn't run commit.
This is complete to Jackson. And he's in for a
I had the underneath coverage called too.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
That sucks. He automatically ran commit there.
They were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Big recovery. Thank God, Owens.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give it to Peterson. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Maybe I should keep AP in so he doesn't fumble.
Have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Peterson. Now Dak on the option left. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Ugh. 4th quarter.
1 quarter remaining.
If I get a field goal here, I'm in good shape.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Pollard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But
I had what I wanted.
Sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate
I had what I wanted.
because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game.
I free throw a fade.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it.
That's it.
This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 29 yards, and the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction, and whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there.
That should be it. If I lose this game at this point, it's a meltdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory, and this one just has not gone as they had hoped. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Play action. It's
Lagged a little bit there.
buying time to his left.
No, it wasn't a fade, but it was basically equivalent.
Imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Fades just don't work that well in this Madden, man.
Game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Herbert.
Yeah, I bit the wrong way.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to get 7
Lagging again.
First down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And right side.
I don't know why my guys are sitting so far, like so soft.
Inside the 30. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, he ran it.
Running it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the gun, Herbert.
I saw it. Van Der Esch can't change directions well enough.
Williams, front Charger touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section.
Oh, he's actually going to kick off normal, huh?
That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the
I'm not throwing any more passes, dude. 2 scores.
Successfully for a touchdown.
Probably not throwing anymore.
Quick game part of the playbook.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Look at this shit. Keep shifting.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. Peterson a 1st down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Try to keep AP in, better carrying.
Has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2-minute warning.
And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st and 10 is Counter, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All right. One more 1st down, guys.
Again, a run with Counter.
That was almost it. He made the reach tackle.
33. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Got him.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
All right. My first Super Bowl in Madden 21.
As they take the knee. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Guys that are watching, who was the MVP of the game? I'll go through the stats here in a minute.
Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name
25 years since their last Super Bowl, the Cowboys make it number 6.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
I'll go through the stats here in a moment. Dak Prescott with a 146.5, 9 of 12 for 122, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tony Pollard averaged 6 yards a carry. Did have a fumble, but Terrell Owens bailed him out with 89 yards. Adrian Peterson had 98 yards, 12 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumble. That's probably who's going to be the MVP of the game. A couple carries from a few other guys. Nothing too crazy. Pollard did have a receiving touchdown. He was the leading receiver on the team. Big wheel route at the end of the game to be the last touchdown to put me ahead by 3 scores. Blake Jarwin had the touchdown early on. I also had the big catch to put me on like the 2-yard line before halftime. No sacks allowed by either team, I don't think. No, Griffin had one. I forgot. Anthony Brown with a big interception down by our goal line. No field goals, no punts. I'd probably say Adrian Peterson. I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let's see if we can repeat next season. Thank you.